Welcome to A Day with Dr. J. On this episode of A Day with Dr. J, we're at Awesome Inc. here with John Manthe, patient of mine at Pearson Chiropractic, also personal trainer. He's going to tell us a little bit about the facility and what he does here.
Thanks, Dr. Pearson. I have been a trainer since 2005. Actually, right out of college, my first job was as a personal trainer. I am certified currently through the National Academy of Sports Medicine with an enrichment in performance enhancement.
Cool.
I've been working here at Awesome Inc. for about a year now. May actually started. This gym has been open for about 2 years.
Yeah, so relatively new in the area.
Yeah.
Right. And so tell us about the clients that come in here.
Most of the people who come in here are looking for either performance enhancement or weight loss. Just, general well-being in life, health and function. And we're really good at restoring that health and function.
All right, well, let's talk about the first-time client that comes to the door. Somebody who has no experience in a gym, has no experience with physical fitness, has no experience with nutrition. Where do you start?
So the big thing is when it comes to bigger gyms, they can be really intimidating, and there's this plethora of equipment, and who knows what to do with what.
And thousands of people.
Absolutely. So the first thing that I'll do is do a total body assessment to figure out how they're moving. And from there, once I can establish where their postural deviations lie, I work diligently on getting them to correct those deviations.
So is that with a functional movement system, kind of like?
Absolutely. Well, I use the NASM template for figuring out where their functional patterns are varying from what's ideal. So that's called an overhead squat assessment. Okay. And from there, then I can figure out what exercises are going to work for them to open up doors of opportunity for more mobility, which then results in a higher metabolic rate. Right,
and it also probably tells you which exercises that they're they're good with, what exercises they need work on, right, and areas of the body they need to strengthen.
Yeah, definitely, areas they need to strengthen and things that they definitely should avoid, at least for the time being. And my ultimate goal is to get everybody to the point where they can move free, where they have very little restrictions, they can go hiking, they can run if they need to. Right. Ultimately enjoy and have a happier quality of life.
Live the active lifestyle that they want to have.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Well, let's take a look at what you do.
Okay.
All right. So what do we have going on here?
So what we're going to do is we're going to put my client Jamie, she's been working with me now for a few years, and we're going to put her through a basic lunge warm-up move. Now, one of the biggest things with my clients when we first start exercising is that although I know that the lunge is one of the best exercises we could be doing for strength development, glutes, and posture, oftentimes I find that due to consistent sitting posture, people working at desks, we have a really hard time accessing the right muscle fibers to get the glutes lifted, to get the legs strengthened, and it really does jeopardize the knee integrity if we're held in this posture.
Right, and then in my neck of the woods, what we see is in my office is that when somebody has back pain, those glutes are working overtime, and they're traumatized all the time, like you said, with sitting. So, this will be great to look at.
Absolutely. So the first thing we'll do is this band is going to go over Jamie's left calf. And with this force pulling this way, it's going to force her posterior chain to fire so that when she goes into a lunge, she's automatically put into a much better posture than if she were to come forward and her knee pushes way out past her toe. So Jamie, go ahead and step forward in that lunge, and then you're going to twist out over that forward leg and stand right back up. And what that twist is doing is adding an element of stretching. So I'll always have her do these kind of exercises just as a basic warm-up.
Okay, great.
Yep. Get about 4 more, Jimmy. Perfect. Now you notice her back knee is touching all the way to the ground.
Correct.
Most of the weight is pushing through the heel of that left foot as opposed to the quads working over time when her toes would push off, which is a typical deviation. That's perfect, Jamie. Thanks.
Great. So why don't you tell us about this exercise?
So this is called the single leg Romanian deadlift, and I would recommend that anybody that wants to head into heavy lifting where you're picking anything up, be it luggage at the airport or heavy deadlifts, one of the most important foundational exercises for this movement is how to properly bend over to use your legs to pick something up. So Jamie, go ahead and step forward. Now what she's going to do is reach with her opposite hand as the foot that's on the ground to pick the weight up. Start standing up. Now when it comes to a single leg Romanian deadlift, one of the most important things to do is start with proper posture here. So she's going to pull her shoulder blades back and activate the muscles on her back side, all the back muscles. And then go ahead and bend forward. Now she's reaching the kettlebell over toward the opposite foot. So she's coming across the body as to not allow this hip to stay tight, which would open up her posture and she loses balance.
So this would be a great exercise for injury prevention, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Lower back, keeping a flat spine.
Yes.
As opposed to just bending over and picking something up that way.
Good job. So it keep, you know, in a nutshell, it'd keep people from coming in my office with hurt backs.
I don't want to hurt your business,
right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Great. Great.
That's it.
Excellent. All right, guys, we had an awesome time on this episode at Awesome Inc. I encourage you guys to check these guys out. The facility is awesome. The people are great. John, thanks a lot for, you know, having us down here.
You bet.
Tell us, how does somebody contact you? How do they get a hold of you?
Facebook page, we are at Awesome Inc. You could also go to our website, which is awesomeincfitness.com, or contact us directly at 206-778-6344. We're right on 8th Street, South Auburn, at the bottom of Lakeland Hills. Come check us out. The first week's free. We look forward to anybody who wants to come in. We're well adapted to work with anybody.
Cool.
Thanks a lot for coming. I appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. Thank you.
It was a good time.
Yeah. This is A Day with Dr. J. I'm Dr. J. Pearson. We'll see you next week.